Are you ready for the holidays? Hey, what is up, everybody? Ross Cessna from Spiritual Phoenix Studios, bringing you a free daily tarot reading. It is December 10th. We are going to do the Manage Holiday Stress Spread. And this time of year is a whirlwind of parties, shopping, family gatherings, and heightened expectations. While fun, it can also amount to a giant mountain of stress. And when you factor in the whole political climate with the coronavirus and everything else, it just makes it even that much more fun, right? And the summation of this spread is basically this: are the holidays taking their toll on you? The Manage Holiday Stress Spread was created to help you keep on top of any emotions threatening to drag you down in what ideally should feel like a festive and magical time of year. And honestly, I think with the whole tone of 2020, we need a little bit of magic and levity. So hopefully this reading can help us tap into it, right? What is the number one priority this season? You have Three of Pentacles. It is literally teamwork and collaboration. The whole priority of the season is like being a good neighbor, being a good person, being loving, being kind, being compassionate. Like all of that shit that it seems like everybody's forgotten to be, because everybody's so burnt out. And like, I get it. Hold it together for a couple weeks. You can start 2021 off hating everybody again, if that's what you want to do. How can you make sure you're not doing too much? The Six of Swords in reverse comes up. How can you make sure that you're not doing too much? Like, that's the wrong mindset. Sixes are about growth. Swords are about the mind. Like, that shows kind of a small mind. It's not about how can you be sure you're not doing too much? Make sure that you feel good and comfortable, right? Like, check your emotions rather than focusing on doing too much or too little. Like, that's not the question. How can you not overextend yourself? The Tower card comes up. It is encouraging you to have a complete mental and emotional breakdown as a way of navigating the stresses of, no, I'm joking, obviously, right? Don't do that. I think this is actually more about acceptance than it is about anything else. How can you not overextend yourself? Accept what you can do and what you can't do, right? Like, have limitations. Understand that there is a tipping point and not contribute to it yourself consciously. How can you not overindulge yourself? Four of Cups in reverse comes up. Take a break. I think that we get so caught up in thinking that things have to be a certain way that we let go of the fact that it doesn't have to be that way. It's our own ideals. And that some of these things that don't really mean shit to anybody else that we think are important are what making us miserable. And we go through such great lengths to do something that nobody else might necessarily understand, that we make ourselves miserable. And then when it's not appreciated, we're even more miserable. Like, I'm pretty confident that 90% of the problems we face are self-generated. How can you get along better with your family? Give me 1 second. Renji, come. Sorry, she's like barking at the neighbor's dog or something. Renji, come here. Let's see if her training will pay off. Anyhow, how can you get along better with your family? Five of Wands comes up. Fives are about adversity. Wands are about creation. This is like not create adversity. Essentially, it's... Oh, Renji has joined us, by the way. Renji has entered the chat. This is like not contributing to the problem. So when somebody has like a shitty opinion on something political, rather than interject and try to like teach them your woke philosophy or whatever, apply like some of the stuff that you've probably learned and just let them have their opinion and not try to change it. Because realistically, interjecting your perspective with somebody who's diametrically opposed to what you're trying to say, it's not going to go well. And you're better off just leaving it unsaid. It actually makes you the bigger person too, right? Imagine that. So what makes gift shopping fun? This is kind of an interesting question. Hopefully this adds some levity to like the tone that I took this to. What makes gift shopping fun? You have the Page of Swords in reverse here. This is about inhibition and self-consciousness. Like you feel that you can actually get out of yourself, right? Buying gifts for people can be incredibly rewarding and liberating. And it's like a hit of dopamine, right? I'm going to shop and spend this money. I'm going to receive this thing. So there's that dopamine hit. Anticipating the excitement of somebody else, appreciating what you've gotten them. There's like that. There's all sorts of chemical triggers that like make shopping fun. And like I broke it down in this weird mechanical way, but that's just how my mind works. What can you treat yourself to? What can you treat yourself to? You have the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is honestly about disruption, entropy, and chaos. You can treat yourself to letting things kind of not go according to schedule and being decadent with your time and maybe resting a little bit more than you'd like, and like not giving a shit. That's how you can treat yourself. Don't give so much of a shit. How can you stay focused and centered? High Priestess comes up. Like meditate, tap into your intuition, passive. Like High Priestess is like very passive energy and receptive. Be more passive and receptive. Quit trying to go out and create the holiday and like just experience the holiday as it is this year and be okay with it. Like this holiday can be a breeze for you as long as you decide to not contribute to your own misery. What is the unexpected holiday surprise? You actually have the Magician too, right? The ability to create your holiday. Holy shit, imagine that. Like you can make this year's Christmas present being present, like, and actually experiencing the holiday rather than projecting all of these anxieties and fears that actually are cultivated in your own consciousness into the world. And that'll make the world a better place too. Probably took that a little bit more deep and psychological than I should have, but hey, I just go with what the cards say and see what comes up and what's off the top of the noggin. And with that said, drop a like, leave a comment if this was helpful. Follow me wherever you see this, and hopefully you've got something from that. Peace.
Thanks again for checking out my channel. If you haven't already, subscribe by hitting the Phoenix down below and check out more of my videos over there.